despite how entertaining this episode was, it left me a little bit disappointed, mainly with its first half. And my way of seeing it was like, really? What was the point of that flashback? I mean, it let me like, oh snap, we're about to see something very interesting, but I guess maybe I'm trying to spin this, turn this into a good direction, but probably it was showing how people will easily lose their way, you could say. It questions me for the three holy maidens, despite how Luna and Angel White looks very similar to be sisters, but Killer Queen looks completely different. With this flashback, it made me think, so the holy maidens aren't really sisters? Or maybe they are? I don't know. It left up some open questions to me. But apparently, before Luna was a holy maiden, she was a street rat, and she hanged out with her best friend, Eagle, who turns out to be a demi-human, but she never knew about it. She always wanted to have the high life and make things better, but she was turned away. Because, believe it or not, society treats children terribly. They turn a blind eye to those who are struggling, even today in our own world. This is a terrible truth that happens, but that's just life, man. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. But people would rather stare at the beautiful sky than look at the dirty ground, if you believe me or not. So she eventually stayed her way. She found out she had holy powers, and soon she was able to get into the church of Cherub and finally make herself be one of the highest positions as a holy maiden. However, she wanted someone to be by her side with Eagle, but Eagle was apparently executed. Like, whoa. Freaking executed. Because Eagle was a demi-human, and demi-humans are looked down upon people. It seems like in a lot of isekais, demi-humans are just always looked down upon, no matter what. And the ones that they look down upon, they still treat them as lower life forms, such as the bunnies. So, I guess as you see this flashback going on, you see that how she kind of lost her way. I guess she wanted to become a holy maiden in order to have someone like Eagle around to make the world better. But when she lost Eagle, and then she starts to get this high performance, because when you see her in the second episodes and so on, she's just this spoiled brat who doesn't seem to really care about making the world a better place, but just to strut her stuff or to make her feel better about herself than her sisters treat her, mainly Killer Queen. That being said, you thought this was going somewhere, but then she just wakes up about it because she was, I guess, daydreaming about it, about her past. You thought this would make her into a better character. Luna is a very interesting character, I would admit that, but after this flashback, you expect her to be, I don't know, more ambitious to help out the bunny village or something, or maybe just being around the bunnies reminded her too much of Eagle, so she kept her distance. So, in a way, I was mad, but in a way, trying to find a way to find some common ground to understand Luna's situation. This is that with this kind of background, you expect her to be more ambitious towards it. But then again, like I said before, time can heal or break people, determine how strong they are and how they go through the trials that time gives them. She lost her best friend. She could take this as a become more ambitious, make her side of the world a better place, her plantation of the bunnies, and become someone good. But instead, she went the other route, where she couldn't face, I guess, her guilt, and she saw the bunnies as another form of Eagle, the demi-human, and she just didn't want to deal with them, in a way. So she turned a blind eye, and she became this spoiled brat, and she kind of lost her way what she originally wanted to do, from what I'm seeing from this episode. And then that was it. It just sucks that we were given just that much of story time for her, and then it just goes on to something else. It really sucks that it did that. I wanted to stay more like, you could have just made it the full Luna episode, which most of the time after that, it was just Luna showing Madame Butterfly around the the bathhouse, showing her all the things they have to offer. Now, people were wondering, including my sister, why is it only showing Madame Butterfly? Well, she is the first investor into it. This is what you create something called consumer confidence. Imagine you're trying to start a business, but you want to get your name out there. You need someone who is good, with good social credibility, to pass on your word. They gotta have good word. So, for instance, you go to this place, like, who has the best chicken sandwiches? Who has the best burgers? Who has the best that? You go there because you heard someone saying it was, and you believe in them very much, so therefore you go to that place to try out. And therefore, you call it consumer confidence. So, Lady Madame Butterfly is the person who will spread the word around. But first, you have to impress the investor first. And the investor is impressed with what you have, they will put money and also try to spread the word of your business around. That's one of the main foundations of business and how it works. To get it stable up, is find out one person with good credibility to start up your business. It's the best way to do things. So she was showing around, and of course she mentioned some small talk with how she likes kunai. Well, Madame Butterfly is saying she likes kunai, but the dude's freaking old. She's like 16, but then again, she's already of age in that world. So I guess whatever. Then the episode goes on. Actually, the episode's a little bit all over the place. It was just more of a relaxing episode, especially when it came to Asami's and Yu's conversation about how Asami was trying to remake things to better up the place, and Yu said, why not just ask for Madame Butterfly's opinion? Then he says to never do that, that this is our place. I guess if you let someone have too much say-so into something, that product that you create will not be yours anymore. You gotta fight for something that you create most of the times. So, and I see this a lot, where it happens in movies and products where the creator created this product and he created the way where everyone who were backing it enjoyed the product. But when they give it to the investor or the shareholders, they see the product and then they want to change it up a bit. They want to change it more and more. If you give them an inch, they'll go a mile. And because of that, they'll change a product up or even a movie. The point when you release a movie, everyone's saying, wow, this movie's crap. And then you hear the original idea of the movie, you're like, wow, why did you go with that idea? The person will say, because I let the opinions of my higher-ups to take control. And that's what happens. So I guess whatever happened in the Night Sky City of their world, an Infinity game, apparently Asami really doesn't like their old world. He can't stand it, to the point that he is happy with the way things are going. Even you herself have changed a bit, where she also enjoys it. She's even showing her more affection to Kunai as well. And then we also have the part of Tron as well, where Tron is more interested in Zero. And speaking of Zero, Killer Queen as well, the only person it seems that still who is not love struck is Angel White, where she's trying to get everything in order and she's so suspicious of Kunai because he is still claimed Demon Lord. But everyone else is like, it's no big deal. Let them do what they want because nothing's really going on. Everyone's just too busy with love or their own life to really care about what the Demon Lord is up to. So she's the only one who's frustrated, but apparently for no reason. So, like I said, this episode, it was entertaining, but I wish it didn't go the way it did. I was hoping it went another direction, especially with the freaking backstory we had in the beginning with Luna. That would have been more interesting, seeing her more open up about herself. Or despite how cocky and stuck up she acts, she has thoughts of the past where she probably could have went in a different direction. And I guess we all have those thoughts every now and then where we're just doing our work and we're like, how do we get here? And what we want to be in the future in the first place. That's what I got from this episode. So it's half and half. It was entertaining, but I wish it went a different direction. But then again, this is not my product. It's their product. So I gotta respect the creators and their wishes on how they do it. Anyways, the show only has not that many episodes left, really, because this season of fall is almost over with. So who knows what else we got? This is episode 10, for God's sakes. They have 2 more episodes. 2 more episodes. And it's done. So anyway, that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course. Hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload. This has been Madcrown on Anime, signing out.